impossible. Pain! Fear! Terror! Reconsider. Assess. Implore. Surrender!
There. At last. It is subdued.
Spare me. Join me. Wield me. Become absolute!
And thus, I honor my mother's legacy. The grand design, once again, ended by my line.
The brain is on the cusp of its final thought, and it's taking all of Orpheus's strength to keep it there. An opportunity, perhaps.
My master. I must obey. I must end.
Hopes, nightmares, and the screams of legions upon legions of unborn Elizabeths. The pain rips through you, obliterating all thought, all feeling. Your tadpole burns in your brain. Silence. For the first time in a long time, your thoughts are entirely your own. And then, gravity. Everything you did, everything you sacrificed, it was worth it. For this.
It's done. The Netherbrain is defeated. Along with the grand design, praise Mother Gith. I should feel relieved, yet my blood still simmers.
Against all odds, we cured ourselves. Free from the parasite. Free from the prospect of ceremorphosis. I can hardly believe it. We will not become accursed illithids. Not to cast any slight on you, of course. Your present form is but a sign of your gallantry.
Even when my time in the prism stretched out like eternity, when escape seemed impossible, I never lost hope. I knew that my destiny was to liberate my people, to return to them triumphant. I was wrong. It seems I can only fulfill one part of my destiny. My people will be liberated, but I cannot return to them. Not like this. You helped me destroy that abomination. Now help me destroy myself. You must kill me. But first, Lae'zel, I need your promise. Carry my hope. Carry my burden. Call my dragons, Kulos and Kuthos, and ride to the Astral Sea. Destroy Vlaakith. Release our people. Be our future and our legacy.
It will be done. I will never be free while my people are still bound by Vlaakith's chains.
Enough talk. Give me my freedom. Freedom from this form. Yes. But for how long? My mind screams. It will never stop until it has slipped away from me entirely. I will not be Ghaik. I did what I did to save my people. The rest is up to them. Someone else must rise within the ranks to lead the revolution against Vlaakith. Give me my freedom from this form. Release my soul to the astral seas, while I still have one to call my own. Githka Tavkim crashed.
Kulos! I can never forget you. Your name will be etched in our slates. You will be called Mlagir, liberator. To the skies!
Now there's a sight to see. Not that I'll miss them.
With the Githyanki gone, there's nothing left but the silence of the city, smoldering, waiting to be rebuilt. But it seems that Gale's mind is elsewhere.
The crown. It's somewhere in the Giontha. If I salvage the stones, I can reforge it. And once I have, I'll return it to Mystra. She'll cure me of my affliction. And I'll finally be free. I'm sure. A wise man learns from his mistakes and strives not to repeat them. I shall bring the crown to Mystra. If this adventure has taught me anything, it's that there are things in this world far more valuable than power. Besides, I'm growing quite fond of this merry band of ours, and I'd quite like to see what happens to it. I'm sure Mystra will summon me soon enough, but until then, I propose we celebrate our victory the mortal way, with a drink in our hands and reckless abandon in our hearts.
I am seldom one to imbibe, but even I shall make an exception on a day like today. I think we have earned it, no?
I honestly don't mind what we do once we get to the... Ow! What the... Oh, no. Oh, God. Well, it was nice when it lasted. Ah! I'm sorry. I have to go.
I suppose that's the last time any of us will see him. And the last time I'll ever see the sun.
We did it, soldier. The city's going to be all right. And so are you. Engine's finally cooked. Held on just long enough. So, how'd I do? So are you. My friend. My companion. I adore you. Careful! Hot! I never gave up. I did my best. I did my best. It's the one thing I can't beat, isn't it? I wanted to live in my city with my friends. But life is for the living. And I saw... Goodbye, son. Goodbye.
I won't allow this. Karlach, you're coming with me. Back to Avernus. We can't let her die. Not like this. Not now.
You can't.
So, what do you say? Die here now, or live on with people who love you? Azariel won't touch you. I swear it, Karlach.
All right. All right. We have to go. Now. I can't hang on much longer.
Thank the gods you've seen sense. Come, to Avernus we go. Our next adventure awaits.
It's over. And it's all because of you. You, who were destined to become a thrall. Thanks to you, there will be no Illithid empire, no death god's tyranny. You have earned your place amongst the legends of the Sword Coast. You are the saviors of Baldur's Gate.
Well, soldier. Here we are. It worked. My engines calmed down. I shouldn't have let you come here. This isn't going to be easy, you know. Zariel's going to come at us with everything she's got. Gods. Like clockwork. They'll be on us soon, but there's just enough time. Thought I was done with these. But then, there was you lot. Imps are fast, but careless. Don't let them tire you out. Just get rid of them. And don't forget, you asked for this. Better let these fuckers know I'm back. And this time, I'm not alone.
When the invitation came, you were hip-deep in Lemur's slime, swarmed by hell wasps, and about to drive the killing blow on a magma claw. Cutting through the dreadful buzz of the wasps and the screams of the damned, a familiar, comforting voice echoed in your mind. Withers, he requested your attendance in Faerun, to gather with your friends and allies, those who stood against the Absolute at your side.
Thou wert called here, some from above, some below. For with thine bond, together thou hast kept the wheel of fate spinning when it threatened to halt. Though thou wert drawn far apart in the months after the collapse of the Absolute, tonight, fate renews thy bond once more. Thou shouldst take care to preserve it. It is a great weapon wielded in the hand of good. Go. Know one another once more.
What's up for discussion?
He looks coyly at the ground. So he snaps the air and wiggles. He is, however, exhausted. He's had plenty of adventures. The joy in the Albert.
Be careful to not overindulge tonight, lest I lose control and slip into bear form.
I didn't expect to be nervous. I feel like I must have dreamed the last few months. Now I'm waking up back in camp with my hair smelling like... Save it for when we're alone. Anyway, I know it's real. So, we should divvy up what we tell people about what we've been doing these past few months. I'd hate to be a bore that comes along and regurgitates the same story to someone moments after you've told them. Any ideas? Well, I'm sure we'll have them hanging off our every word. I'll leave you to do some mingling, unless you need anything else. Why? Are you expecting... I could get lost in those arms. That can be a... Almost a shame we're with company. I'd be tempted to let you whisk me away someplace quiet. With music in the air, don't get into trouble, but if you must, fetch me first.
Now, there's a face I know well enough.
There's something strange in your old friend's mouth. What is it? A familiar invitation. He wants you to throw the object he's dropped. But it isn't a ball. Scratch barks merrily, and he whines. Let's talk.
Nice to return to familiar environs.
Ah, my dear. Our skeletal friend will be very pleased to see I found my... Oh, you might help me. You're so... But you...
Well now, you can make yourself my first, since same twisting alleys for purse pickers, same wooden the upper Baldur. My own son Jord has not so for my though she spends more time locking up comrades for pocketing 8 ones. Honestly, mistake me, but this a fine spot for an adventure to begin. I'll find my way. But that is the thing about home. For all your travels, I hope you have arrived where you want to be. Home. Whatever that means. The same might be said for all of us, I'd wager. Now, I must inspect the refreshments.
You would think someone of my vintage would be in new... It is one that can weather any distance, any passage of time. Well, I am even the most ascetic of Now, we have much to catch up on. Do not allow me to ramble on. In that case, our community grow. The old masonry of Moonrise Towers. It is. We welcome folk from all walks of life. You are... Now, they have all but exhausted my repertoire in but a few short months. No mean feat to give them the life... Ha! You would ask to be tucked in next. More than a few I should... I am all ears. Though I never cared for that phrase. A rather... unsettling image. I shall be... Now, it would be cruel of me to hoard you all to my... Quite off. They ask after you often. To make a child smile is to dabble with the power of gods, as far as I'm concerned. As did I. Amazing what can be discovered about one's on occasion, but Korga was beyond saving. Do you and I did promise the children I spend. As for roaming, of course. If only we could stay like that forever. Before you go, ducks are my favorite, but... Yet, they always just a token.
Well, well. Look what the... Professor Gale de... She did not. Of course, I haven't clarified. I spend most of my time trying to convince them how much fun the stuff... Ah. Oh, they try. And what of you? What are you making of this newfound lease of life we earned? Quiet is not... I'll be delighted to introduce you to my current... Excellent. Of course, it will give up... So?
Commander Zulu. Oh, rest up, soldier. My tin can will be all right. Here, here. Enjoy it, soldier. You've earned it. She's got a knight in her, I think. Any trouble and I'll always. Oh, hey, before you go, Zariel's probably got a load of Cambions guarding that fort. I might...
Why were we scrounging in barrels and crates for supplies when he could source these? Bob, I remember one evening when we had 14 apples, some fish eggs, and a stale loaf of bread just to get by.
The Hell's War. For 2 months I trained the Knights of the... I never imagined nothing but... Seeing you brings me even more. It's nice to hear. It's taken a dozen... Worth it, I'd say. I miss this place. Shractalor. I wouldn't expect you... Algish sent word of the rebellion. It's fallen to me to secure an alliance. Exactly the reaction I expect. My... Sometimes, Minyara Gith is an ascetic. And if I am the comet, my people... But you've heard that refrain before. Soon, when the comet has risen, when the... I miss this place. Now go. I'll be back one day. The Overgod himself couldn't... So it has. And a fine man the hatchling will be. I call him Zan. Freedom. He is with the mages of Zamvar. Zan's destiny. No chains to bind us. No lies to bury us. Liberty will be the...
Oh, right. You. Yes, you helped Mr. Dakarios save Baldur's Gate. That doesn't. You ought to come visit myself and Gate. We'll send word. Ta-ta.
Nice to return to familiar environs.
Well, I wasn't sure our withered... And look at you. Straight from the hells. Still reek... And... although I do like the style. Tortured arm. Cheeky. I've taken a turn. It turns out no one actually cares about murder. As long as you murder the... Yes, it has... Well, I do try to inspire a little. I did. I spent too... This is who I am. That being said, but until... We've had quite the journey. From the moment I first... I will, Miss Art. See you later.
There you are, my friend. Breathe deep. Can you smell it?
You take in every scent the night breeze carries.
Forest trees, a far cry. I swear. Who would have thought that if those blueprints work, we might be able to fix Karlak, and she might be able to go home to Faerun. She's kept me on a long leash, if you can believe it. I'm not worried. Not when you both have my back. I've seen him. He's leading. The likes of Baines, with... He still believes valor is... May they all take it to heart. Well, that's all wasting any of the wine.
It is well for you that you are
Oh, pardon me.
Oh, hello. Let me get... You have no idea who I am, do you? I owe him a... I thought honoring the worthy... Before I was banished...
Musical prayers were once offered to Melil.
I'm washed up, I'm afraid. You... Finally! The scribe picks an adventure... Fantastic.
Oh, and for...
Yes. Honor.
He is not a guest. It is just this day.
He dangled me.
The guild... It is well for happy the strange portal appeared when it did. So I... Ninth. But where...
Yes, I'll rule. Oh.
But enough, my friend. Exact. Fear not. We now have... Will Raven, Lae'zel of Astari. We visit him. Shadowheart. Halsin. And once the guild is made. And... Study. Who never...
But wait.
Go, my...
He's going to... Not the big mad bat.
This one night, thou art the savior of Baldur's Gate. Until such time it requires saving again. I am... Enjoy the revelry of the day. Thou deservest at least that. What indeed? The balance of the world restored. The balance of these lives, mortal and otherwise, brought to account. Hear me, thou heroes, wastrels, friends. I have waited long to tell you these words. It is over. For now. Thou played thy part in weaving the fabric of fate itself, but for every thread you sewed, so did the gods unravel another. Sleep, rest, revel, but be ready. For thou mayst yet be needed. Until we meet again, I wish thee every possible fortune, health, wealth, love, and above all, problems worth solving. To you. There thou art, the dead three. Thy faces gods, thy actions barely worthy of the name. Didst truly believe thy ploy would succeed? Didst believe I would not notice? Thou soughtst to bolster thy strength by taking away the souls of mortals. But souls vanish when their hosts become mind flayers. Didst think the other gods would not notice? Gods thou may be, yet thou hast proven thyself fools. Everyone. The supplication of Bane, the whimper of Baal, the death mule of Merkel. Felled by mortals, I overestimated thee. They did not. Vermin, away. Thou wilt trouble us no more.
Lives, oh mortal lives, expire. Souls go to their dooms in flame forevermore.
Hell has its laws. Hell. Effect and the cause. Curtain falls, but hold your applause. Squirm, for now down here come the claws.
Lives, oh mortal lives, expire. Souls go to their dooms in flame forevermore.
Fools, how hard you have fought. Brave, but it's all been for naught. True souls that couldn't be bought. Doomed, detected, and caught. it's over. The final act, you're doomed. No more grace, it's over. This house of hope, you're doomed. Doomed, detected, and